It took me 7 attempts and over 3 years to break the sub-3 marathon. Once again, I'll be heading to Spain on the 14th of December to start a whole new chapter at the 2025 Malaga Marathon. Good evening, welcome to another episode of The Woo. I realise I've been gone since June, so I've decided to come back now because I am right back training in another marathon build, and I can't believe it's here already. It does not feel that long ago when I was doing the long runs for Barcelona. Before I go into the Malaga Marathon, let me tell you about the summer and how it all went to pot. It absolutely went to pot, running wise anyway. After Barcelona, after I ran the sub-3, I think I took nearly a month off, I think it was, without even running. I went on holiday as well, tried to do a little bit of training, but it didn't happen. Yeah, had a nice time. Got back, did a few local events, as you saw the videos, the Chesterfield 10k, Eam, a very hilly half marathon, but these are local events close to me, so that's why I do them. And then the Leeds 10k, which you saw, my brother was in England on holiday, so it's nice to just do any event when he's here, so that's why we did the Leeds 10k. Managed to run a sub 40 though, with the help of Danny shouting at me and pacing me, so I can't believe I did that, because around that time I'd tried to run sub 20 for the 5k and I just couldn't do it. Before that I had a little bit of illness, and the Leeds 10k, I was coming out of the illness. Then after that week, after the Leeds 10k, my illness just came straight back, so the race definitely didn't do it any favours. Really bad coughing morning and night, not so much in the day, but every morning and night I was coughing a lot, and I just didn't feel right. I went to Thailand. We had to go to Thailand quite short notice due to family reasons. It started to fade at the end of the holiday. I was there for like over 3 weeks, and then I came back, started to get some training done. Felt like the illness had gone, and I wanted to do, like, a lot of people call it this summer of speed sort of thing, just the shorter distances and get some speed. Had some 10k events in mind, had some half marathons in mind, but it never happened. I was supposed to be running a half marathon this weekend actually, that I was really going for a good time in my head, just not even near ready to put in a hard effort for a half. So yeah, decided to pull out of that. I was going to do the Mansfield 10k as well, but anyway, I came back from Thailand, the illness went, and I managed to get some training done, started to get some consistency, mileage creeped up a little bit, and I managed to get under 20 minutes for the 5k again, so everything was on track. Yeah, as that happened, back to square one. I had an injury, and it's quite annoying because I've not had this injury for years, literally before I started running, really. I don't know what they call it, the lower lumbar spine area, but yeah, something to do with that locking up. A lot of rehab, a lot of strength. Yeah, I basically went militant on my core strength work, mobility, and all the things that I've basically neglected, which is probably why it happened, to be honest. Since Barcelona, I've not really been doing much of that. I've started to put in a plan to not only rehab it to get better again, which has been better for a while now, but also to carry on with the core and the strength work to get really strong in that area. So yeah, blessing in disguise a little bit, and it reminds me not to get complacent as I go into this Malaga build. The summer of speed never happened. More than the actual marathon PB, I want to go for the next big goal, and that would be a sub 120 half. And it's one of these goals where I'm actually thinking, can I actually even do it? Because the sub 3 is getting very close every time. So I knew deep down in my heart, I knew I could do it. Whereas the sub 120 half, that might be one where I try and do it and it just never happens, and it might just be too far past my physical ability. It might be, I don't know. Never say never. I've run 122. To dip under 120, I think that is just such a difficult task. That'll be for next year, I think. But this year, right now, training for Malaga, the goal is what I think is a realistic one, sub 255. It's a 5 minutes off. Because I ran just under 3 hours, 2:59, 50 seconds, that's, you know, really scraping under. Sub 3 is no joke. It is no joke, and it took me ages to get there. There is no guarantee that I can run another sub 3. I first got to get back to that level, which is scary in itself, because I know how much it takes to get to that sub 3 level. To take 5 minutes off is, you know, it's frightening, to be honest, because the pace is, I think it's 4 minutes 8 seconds kilometre pace, and that is just right now terrifying. I've just got to try it, I've got to go for it, and if I fail, that's fine. I've been there before with the sub 3. Another event where I run with my brothers, like you saw if you watched the Valencia. We've all got our own individual stories and goals. My brother Humphrey, you see, this is his 3rd marathon. Good race in Valencia. Got a PB, and now he wants to try and go under 4:30, which is going to be tough, but he wants to do it. Another brother, Steve, you've seen, if you've watched the Amsterdam video, that was where he got his PB. Since that, he was injured, and that's why he didn't run Valencia solo. He ran with Humphrey, so it wasn't really his race, Valencia, but this one should be his race in Malaga. And yeah, if he can get to his near his PB or even a PB, you know, that's his sort of mindset at the moment. I'm in the 3rd week of training. I've done 2 weeks where it's just been a little bit on feeling. The long run is just on feel. You know, I met with some friends to have a run, and you know, I don't think we even spoke about pace that day. A bit more on feel, getting back into consistency. Now is where the structures come in. Speed session yesterday. I'm going to do a park run on Saturday. I'm sort of using the park run at the moment as a little session. Then the long run, not putting any pacing structure in there yet. It's more about getting time on feet. Touch 20k now, where I start to feel tired, but that will increase a little bit more. I did 25 last Sunday, but I did get, you know, as I say, 20k mark. Started to feel a little bit of fatigue coming in. 3rd week out of 13. In Barcelona build, I had 11 weeks, so I've got more this time, which is good. The structure's the same. It's going to be like speed, a little bit of speed at the start, early build, going into some threshold sessions, and then really tailoring those key, say, long runs and threshold sessions again. Towards the end. That's what really worked last time, and I felt really strong in Barcelona. So I'm going to do it again, but I'm just shifting some sessions, changing them a little bit, but the structure is genuinely the same. Yeah, so that's the update. I hope that's giving people a little bit of an insight into what I was doing. So yeah, I think that's everything on my list. I think that's, my light's just gone out, so I'll just use this so you can see me. Yeah, let's give this a good crack. I'll see you in a little bit. Just coming to the end of my easy run. What I've been doing a lot after these easy runs is adding strides after, not too many, and I normally split them up on this hill here. You can't really tell how hilly it is on camera, but it's quite a steep hill. Do some dynamic stretches before I do it. It's quite short, but I really power up it. It's almost like a little strength workout. And then at the top there's like a flat area where I do some more strides. So sometimes I'll do like 3 or 4 hill strides here, and then I'll get to the flat bit at the top, and I might do like 2, 3 or 4 on a flat. So yeah, normally I do that. I'm not going to do many today. Doing a lot of it on feel. I don't really record it on the watch. Don't really know how much the distance is. I don't manually lap it or anything like that. I just do everything. I just leave my watch running when I come down to recover. So I get to the top of the hill, and then sort of a shuffle down, and then that's 1 rep. Now I turn onto this flat road. I think I might do 3. Yeah, I'll do 3 from that lamp post, and I come round here, and it's just one straight path. I don't think you're able to see, but straight path all the way down. I'll see you in a bit. So it's mad windy today. The storm was yesterday and it's carried on till today. Not raining though. I'm going to try and do Parkrun. Not going to take the camera because it's just too windy and the wind will just ruin all the noise of the camera, so you won't be able to hear me anyway. That was too windy. Felt like I was running through bloody tree coloured times. Not raining though, that's good. The weather has turned really bad. Wasn't too bad this morning for Parkrun. It was dry, but super windy, so it made it quite hard to run, but at least it was dry. Now it's really windy and leathering it down, so good job we missed that. Anyway, Parkrun was part of a longer run. I don't check my watch and I don't really go to pace in it. What I normally do is, there's a lady there who runs always, every week, nearly every week. She always runs 19 minutes to 20, something like that, always sub 20. So I normally use her to pace. Cheekily, I just tag behind her and just let her pave the way because it's really busy as well. Cheekily let her do all the work. And then in the last K or so, or last K or under a K, I sort of just accelerate and go. And that's the point of the session. I want to put in sort of like a effort around 20 minutes for the 5K. And then finish strong, finish hard, which I do, and I feel quite good. I'll probably have to adjust that session and lower the intensity when the long runs on the Sunday get a bit more structured with pace working and it's quite long, just because it might be a bit too much to have those back to back. So anyway, got back and these have come. These are a new pair of Adidas Pro 4. These are a replacement to my Adidas Pro 4, the ones that I wore in Barcelona. I racked up 200 kilometers on them and I broke the carbon rods inside them. And if you've been following the Instagram stories where I showed what I've been doing with that, I can't believe how many people responded to that story saying they've also broke their Adidas Pro 4s. Adidas have made a really good shoe, but with really bad durability. The colourway that I've got, it's like a Liverpool styled away kit, that green, that teal, so I love it. So it's got LFC vibes to that, so I am absolutely loving it. But sports shoes, really good. I sent them back to them with a video and obviously they inspect it and they said yeah, it's broken, and yeah, it covers their warranty, and yeah, 200k on them I had, and now they're replaced with a fresh brand new pair. So very good sports shoes. On another story with Adidas, I've been a bit unlucky. I broke my Pro 2s, not the carbon rod but the upper on them. It's just completely detached. I'll put a picture up on screen. I bought those from Start Fitness. A little bit more mileage on them, 400k. I've never had that happen in a shoe, but they said there's nothing they can do. It's considered as expected wear and tear, which I didn't really agree with, to be honest, but you know, they weren't that expensive, so I weren't that bothered. Long run tomorrow, no pace work in it. I'm just going to do it by feel. It'll be easy, steady, which will be about 20. I'm thinking about 25 again, 25, maybe 26. See how I feel. But yeah, feeling quite good at the moment, and I'll catch you in a little while. Long run day. It's still very windy, not as bad as yesterday, and it should settle down as I get into the run. It's supposed to settle down in a bit, but yeah, gonna head out now. Wearing the Adidas Pro 3s. I've just got 250ml of apple juice, that's all I use. Apple juice and a handful of sweets. That's me set. I'm gonna go. Not too bad, the wind. It's going to settle down soon, I think. Weather's alright, really. you go. It must have been dead windy last night. All that fencing's come down. When it's windy like this, you probably can't hear me. That's it, long run done. Did 26k, average pace 5:11. It was up and down, just easy and steady, just making sure I don't fatigue. Wanted to finish the run nice and comfortable. The whole run was quite comfortable. A lot of elevation in that, so very important to ease down on some of the hills, because yeah, you don't want to tire yourself out on all them hills. But yeah, just time on feet, get the distance in. I'm thinking next week maybe introduce some pace work, but right now I think it's just where I want to be. 26k, feel good all the way through. Tonight I'll probably have a nice warm hot salt bath, which I like to do on Sunday to finish off the training week. So yeah, that's it, end of the training week. Yeah, 85.1. So yeah, not bad. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. I'll see you later.